Okay, last week we had some meeting, first class, but I didn't do any lecture. That time I asked several questions regarding what? Regarding the course name. Some students, they don't know what's the course name. CAMS 3001. This is not a course name. Yeah? This course is biometry and experimental design. Experimental design. So you are a student in science, 99% of you will end up doing experiment. So when you are doing experiment, you have to follow the rule. You have to know how to design your experiment. But this is not the key point in this course. The key point is how to analyze it, how to testing. You do experiment, you obtain some data, and what you're gonna do with that data? Analyze it, yes. But before analyzing and testing, we have to organize it. Okay, everybody likes organized things, right? You don't like messy things. Just like that, in our data, we have to organize it. So we start from zero. We start from zero about essentials of statistics, basics. I'm not going for the advanced terminology. I'm not going to teach the advanced skills. I will teach you basic because your journey has started now of being science student. Okay? So biometry is part of statistics. Biometry has different meanings. But why we come to name biometry? Because we are dealing with living organisms. We are not dealing with atom and molecule and cybernetics, right? We are not a physics student. We are biology related students. So bio means living organism, metric means measurement. How we are going to measure these living organisms, right? If I will tell you measure the DNA, how are you gonna measure? Measure the bacteria, how are you gonna measure? Can you measure? Huh? By the microscope, yes. So by the microscope, under microscope, you will see, yeah, there is a protocol you have to follow, and you are going to collect a lot of data. Some data meaningless, some data meaningful, so how are you gonna know which one is which one? But anyway, I'm not gonna teach you for that. There are other courses teach you for that. But here is, once you come to collect your data, what you're gonna do. So biometry is very important. Not everybody knows how to analyze it. Not everybody knows how to design the experiment. Not everybody knows when I ask question like what is the between ANOVA one way and ANOVA two way. I don't know. Experimental design, what is the design between RCBD and CRD? I don't know. At the end of this course, some of the students will do the same. I don't know. Why? Because they are sleeping. All my course. In my practical, they are just playing on phone. Going out, talking. Don't do that. Because in the future, whether you like it or not, you will involve with biometry and statistics. Whether you are good at mathematics doesn't matter. Biometry, in fact, doesn't request you are good at mathematics, you are good at calculus. Even some students come to me like, Doctor, why my grade is bad? Because I'm very good in calculus. Wow, you are very overconfident. Calculus is different world, biometry is different world. Don't merge between these two. The principles we apply for biometry is very easy, but you like to be very complicated things. No need. If you follow my saying, my instructions, you are in the right way. Okay? So yesterday I sent you the course outline. Read it. Sign it. Yeah? You are signing with me contract. I am aware of these things. I am aware that I have to come, I have to do my student responsibility, and as instructor, you need to do your responsibility to teach us. This is course syllables is kind of contract between you and me. So you have to read it. Especially now we have new updated version of the course outline. Very interesting. What is the teaching strategy that I'm gonna use? I read it. I pointed there. Huh? Work-based learning, problem-based learning, project-based learning, augmented reality. Which one? P. Huh? No. Work-based? No. We are not going to field and we are not going to work. Work-based? No. Yes, there are two. Problem-based learning, project-based learning. They are somehow similar, but they are different from each other. So in this course, I'm going to apply problem-based learning, not project. Project, I need to give you project. You are going to work on that project. No, I don't want to complicate things. Problem-based learning. In statistics, in biometry, there are so many problems. I will give you that problem, you're gonna solve it. But before going to that, I will instruct you how to solve different type of problem. Agriculture related problem. Yeah, statistics. In statistics perspectives. So after I teach that, then I will ask you in the practical exam, solve this particular problem. The challenge is coming. Then, if you are confident, you will solve 100% correct. If you don't know, it depends on your knowledge, what you have taken from my lectures and practicals. So practical and theoretical, these two sections are equally important because what I am going to say in the theoretical part, you are going to apply in the practical sections. Okay? And my exams I will take from the theoretical part as well as from the practical. But practical will be in the practical exam. But you need to do also homework. Easy. Very easy. If you focus, yeah? Not in me, in my lectures. At the end, you will be like, I don't want to see this doctor, really. She is stressing us, pressuring us too much. No, I don't pressure too much. I know what is pressure meaning, yeah? So I'm not gonna apply to pressure you or stress you. How you take my courses is up to you. After graduating this course, I heard feedback from students. They say, it's very easy, doctor, it's very easy. I don't know why I didn't study. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't study. It's very interesting, very easy. I don't know why. So don't be like that. Okay? Okay. So let's open the chapter. Today is the first chapter of our lecture is introduction. I will talk about principles, why do we need, and what type of statistical terminologies before we go beyond, we should be familiar with, right? Some of the symbols, some of the terminology we are often use. So I told you biometry, try to adapt yourself. Instead of saying statistics, it's better to say biometry, because just now I told you we are dealing with the living organisms. So it's okay also if you say statistics, but statistics is very general. It's very wide, okay? Statistics is also fine, but statistics is more advanced. Biometry is basic. So what teaches statistics or biometry? As we know, statistics is very broad subject. Yeah, very broad subject. There are nowadays, we have a lot of application of statistics nowadays. Because of this ChatGPT, yeah, artificial intelligence, you know, our effort spending is less because the machine will do it for you. But you need to know what you are asking from the machine and what kind of results you obtain and how you're gonna interpret to your audience. Anyway, human to human, you are going to interpret your results. So if you don't know some terminologies, it will be very hard for you to explain, right? So these statistics, it can be applications in a vast number of different fields. So what kind of fields we are talking about? We are talking about agricultural field, biological field, chemistry, even in social sciences, we use statistics. So in general, one can say that statistics is the methodology or science. Science is very exciting, yeah? Everybody wants to be a scientist. Because this label of being scientist is makes you very important person, right? But nobody knows what is the core of science. What type of skills you need to have. So one of the skill actually is statistics. You should know how to do statistics, okay? So, and the steps to become the science person is easy. In terms of statistics, you have to start from collecting, analyzing. Collecting what? Data, very good. Collecting variables, collecting samples, collecting data. Analyzing, same thing. Analyzing data, analyzing your samples, your variables, and then interpreting. You're not only good at collecting and analyzing, but you have to interpret it. If someone will ask, elaborate what you're saying, I'm not understanding, right? What is your table saying? What is your figure saying? Overall, what is your result is saying? So you need to be able to interpret. This is the challenging part, actually. That's why not so many people are very much good friend to statistics. Yeah, interpreting. If you know how to interpret, finally you have to draw conclusion. Draw conclusion from the information, you analyze it. From the information, from the initial step, you collect it. So interpreting and drawing conclusions, these two are a little bit comprehensive, but it's not difficult. Because you know from the beginning what kind of sample you collected. You know which kind of analysis, which kind of test you apply, because there are so many different type of tests. How are you gonna distinguish this is Z test and this is T test? Oh, okay, this is ANOVA test, this is correlation, and this is regression. There are different type of tests. So that's why I'm here. One by one, I will instruct you. But you need to keep in mind, and you need to make sense which one is which one at the end. That's it. So from the above, it should be clear that statistics is much more than just tabulation, because some people think statistics is just I see on the table, some table and some numbers are saying something which I don't understand. No, you need to understand what they are speaking to you. Graphical representation, some people just give in a graphical representation like chart pie, like histogram, scatter plot, regressions, like this kind of graph. Some of them I'm going to teach you also, not all. There are different type of graphical representation, especially nowadays. So these tables and figures are speaking to you. This is representing you, how you are organized. Yeah, you organize in a very good table, in very good figure. You organize, you analyze it, and then from the results, don't say essay. Yeah, what you have written like 2-page, 5-page. No, in biometry you're not going to do that. In biometry they will ask you, okay, what is your main table? What is the main graph? And talk to me what you have done here. Because I see there is one number, there is number 0.1 and there is 0.9. So what is the difference between these two? You are not going to write essay in the down part. I did this and then this my Excel is saying this. No. I will teach you special skills, how to interpret that results and draw conclusions. Okay? Yes. So then why we need statistics? Yeah, why we need a biometry? It makes our life easy. It makes our life easy because now we know how to answer to the questions. What kind of and how much data need to be collected for your experiment? This was actually recently. I was in the master thesis defense, and the student collected some data from particular sample, and we say this sample is enough to do statistics. She said confidently, yes, it's enough. How did you know it is enough? This is a trick, huh? How did you know it is enough? Do you know any formula how to know sufficient samples for your experiment? You need to think about it. How should we organize and summarize the data? I told you. If you enter any house, if it is messy, you don't want to go further, right? You just want to leave. If the house you are going to or any hotel you go, it's very clear, very tidy, smells good, yeah? You want to go explore more. The other rooms, the balcony, the lounge. Same thing in statistics. If you mess it up from the beginning, nobody is interested. Yeah? Nobody interested in your results even. So you should know skills how to organize your data and also summarize it. How can we analyze the data and draw conclusions from it? So from the organized data, finally you analyze it, you test it, maybe basic test or comprehensive test, it's up to you. And you should be able to draw conclusions. I did this, I applied this test, and my conclusion is this. How can we assess the strength of this conclusion? That meaning, how confident are you in your analysis? Not in your instinct. In your analysis, how you are confident that your test is worked well. Maybe it's not suitable, the test you have selected. So you have to first select the appropriate test and evaluate the uncertainty. Uncertainty means how sure are you? In statistics, this question very often be asked. So here, uncertainty creates your confidence based on the fact. If I say that how much percent you are sure you are going to get A in biometry, what you gonna say? Huh? 100%. Give me fact. You have fact? Okay. See, she is using I will attend all your lectures. I will attend all your practicals. I will not skip the quiz and exams. You see, I will. Is it present form or past or future? Future. In statistics, future tense doesn't work. In statistics, they will believe you only in the past tense. Only in the past tense. I did this. I did that. That's why you come at the end of the course, some of the students are not satisfied, right? Appeal. I did this. I did that. Why I get C? Why I get C? Why I get D? Then I have my fact in my pocket. Your attendance, this. Your quiz, this much percent. It's not even 90%. Yeah? You see, I say you satisfactory, you're great. You're satisfactory for B minus maybe, C minus, because I have fact. So see, this uncertainty never ever say 100%. There is no such thing. On earth, we are not sure when is Piyama is coming, right? Do you know that? Huh?
The end of the world.
Exact date and time? No. In statistics, we need exact date, exact time, exact percentage. In statistics, doesn't work. I don't know. It doesn't work. Maybe it's coming. Maybe. Yeah? It doesn't work. You have to be sure. You have to get your certainty. How to get that certainty? Big question. You will ask me in the following lectures. So this biometry statistics provides us methods of designing experiment, right? Experimental design, description, and inference. These three things only. If you know these three things very well, you are certain about it, at least 99%. Not 100, I'm not asking you 100%. 99.999. This is more correct way in statistics to say that I'm 100% sure. But you never use this expression of 100% in statistics. So Designing means planning and carrying out research studies, basically your experiment. I don't know, you are student from different background. You have background with animal science, food science, natural economics, what else? Plant science, marine science, soil and water, management. Different background. I don't know your future question, your research plan in the future, I don't know about it. But the principles we apply is same. The test we apply for this all same. Okay, so you need to know your future research problem, how to design it, from where to start. Designing is also utmost important in statistics, in biometry. After that, what we're gonna do? We have to be able to describe it. What is description? Definition for description is summarizing and exploring data in biometry. Do you know how to make summarization? I asked ChatGPT, summarize me this PDF. Summarize me this chapter. They will summarize it for you. Same. You're gonna just summarize it. No one is going to listen your whole story. I know some of the students, when they do research problem, special problem in materials and methods, oh my gosh, it's so boring. They are saying, I bring soil from the market, I put this peat moss, I put this much, water, I put in the shadow, I put in the cool place. No, we don't need that. Just in one word, what kind of design you apply. There are different types of design. That's what we want to hear. What kind of protocol you follow. That's it. So description means we have descriptive statistics. We have two types of statistics. One of which, descriptive statistics. Because describing, summarizing and exploring data is one part of science also. If you know how to summarize it and how to explore data, you can go to the next statistics. We call it inferential statistics. Inference. This is last but not least in biometry. We need to know how to make inference from our organized data, from our results. So what is the description for the inference? Making predictions. Making predictions and generalizing. Generalizing about phenomena represented by the data. We just need to know one word. Are you going to accept what you did, or are you going to reject what you did? In one word, you just say, if you want to accept it, you say accept. If you want to reject it, you say I reject it. Why? Because of this, this, this. Why accept it? Because of this, this, this. Accepting what? Rejecting what? Nobody knows. And this is correct. Because you just started biometry, how you can know, right? But in the last or pre-last lecture, when I say what you are going to accept it and what you are going to reject it, proposal, job proposal. So you need to ask, Doctor, we are going to accept what? Hypothesis. You are hypothesizing. So this is another big lecture. As soon as we finish description, we will shift to inference or inferential statistics. So from the inferential statistics, I'm going to give you a brief lecture about what is hypothesis in statistics. How we are going to reject or accept this hypothesis.